I was surfing the internet the other day, looking for some new ideas for parkour maps. So I looked it up on YouTube and checked out the first few videos. Now, some of these ideas for new map builders might be new, unique, and maybe even awesome in all caps because clickbait. However, for the more experienced builder, they're a bit overused. Here I see that there's a little bit of a gap in the market. Hello, my name is RobWowDusk, and today I will be filling your gap. Number 5. Now the first concept of the day that we're going to be looking at is shulker boxes. Now these have been used in a lot of different parkour maps, but I'm just going to show you some of the different ways you can use them that you might not have thought of. Now quickly before I get into this, none of these are my original ideas. Okie dokie, so the first little way you can use these shulker boxes is you can open them, move forwards, and you can do something a little like this, and this is really cool. So as you can see, I got a little third-person view of someone doing it here. It is just a really awesome way to actually do it, and you can build like little gaps, little jumps in it. There's some cool stuff you can do with that. I've got a few more different ways you can use them. If you hold this up, it's been commonly known for a while, you can actually get up a 1.5 block jump, so you can add a slab. Previously this would be impossible, but if you hold this up and then sprint at it, it is actually possible. But there are a few more things you can do with this. You could do beds, and then one I actually didn't know. I'm sure some of you probably knew this, but you can actually do enchantment tables, and this can be used in so many cool ways, particularly in things like puzzle maps. I know. Number 4. Okie dokie, so the next thing we're going to be looking at here is actually invisible mazes. Now if you do have access to mods and invisible blocks, then obviously you can do a proper invisible maze that can be pretty cool, especially when added to parkour maps, but I'm going to be showing you a few methods that can be done without mods. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be showing you is this little trick here. I'm sure you all know about this. It needs to be 2 blocks high, which can, it can get in the way, but we've of course got the little fences here, and then if you put carpets over the top you can't see them, so it's like an invisible maze. And this is actually pretty hard because you can actually get caught in the knobbly bits, like look, help me, I'm stuck in the knobbly bit. And then of course over here we've got a really nice concept that I actually like. It can get a bit glitchy, but if you put shulkers down, because they go up and down at will, and then you walk with it, it's like a moving maze, and it's really cool. Now, actually, let me just get something. Just try and get out of here. If you place lava along one side, so you could have. Oh gosh. What have I done? What have I done? But basically, like sometimes while you're walking over them, they can actually push you to the side. So if you had lava on either side, then you could actually get pushed to the side. It'd be pretty cool. I think I'm not gonna question that, guys. Let's just move on. Number 3. Okay, now this one is another concept to do with shulkers, but this is shulkers and levitation. Now, as you can see here, you can jump on shulkers. It's pretty interesting because they do move up and down, and it can add a little bit of variety to the old parkour map, but that's not the main focus of this. In this little section here, you can see you've actually got to try and get hit by the shulker balls. But basically, you try to get hit by the shulker things, and then you've actually got to sort of do a reverse dropper. But you've got to keep getting hit, and it's really cool. This should be it. Why are these guys so bad at shooting? Now I understand not everyone has access to mods, which is why I've shown you a few different things. However, I am going to quickly hop over and show you a little modded feature that is crazy awesome. Now, if you do actually have access to mods, and you can get like levitation potions, and to be more exact, really overpowered levitation potions, then you can actually do some proper reverse dropper kind of stuff. And then as you can see here, we sort of got some upside down parkour, and then if you fail, you just go straight up. So if you can get access to that, that is pretty sweet. I'm sure you can find a tutorial on how to get these. Number 2. Okay, the next idea is creeper parkour. Now, this is a concept that's been around for a long time, but I honestly haven't seen that many maps on it. I know there's a few on PC. I haven't experienced any on console, but I'm sure there is some. But it's not given the credit it deserves, and to be honest, I have never really used this. But it's basically where you use the boost from a creeper explosion to propel you places, and it's not just getting up higher gaps. I think you can get up 5 in total. You can really go crazy with this. Like in here, there's actually like a little different jump where you've got to time it, and you can experiment with different distances and that. And then, like over here, if you add some pistons in, it can get really pretty crazy. You can make circle jumps with this, long jumps, slime jumps, tall jumps. There's so many different concepts. In fact, I could probably spend an entire video just talking about creeper parkour. It seems to be slightly like you might think it's not new. No, it's not. But there are a lot of different new concepts that can be made with it. You can combine it with a bunch of different other types of parkour. And I still think it deserved a place on this list. And of course, number 1. Now, as promised, I've saved the best till last, and that is elytra parkour. But I don't mean just gliding through great big rings. Oh, no. I mean some of the cool stuff you can do with it. Well, here, you can't jump here. You could actually kind of do like a little slide and slide under. And then you can get inside some blocks. I'm going to take you through this map and actually show you some cool things. You can do like a running slide, which is quite hard to pull off, but it's really cool. And then in my other map, I don't actually have it on me, but you do a full glide and you sort of get into like a vent thing. It's really, really sweet. And you can make all kinds of crazy cool concepts out of, this whole thing. However, what I do want to particularly show you is the vent crawling, which is my personal favourite. But as you can see here, guys, hello, work, please. Friend, has this been patched? I don't think it's been patched. There we go. That was a lot harder than it should have been. But like, as you can see here, guys, you can sort of get in here and you can actually do jumps in there, so it really feels cool. You can get some laser beams going on, some really, really crazy stuff. And then you pop through here, there's a slide. I've actually got a whole video on this map if you do want to check that out. I did one with Minepro and I did one on my own. Check the one out with Minepro, it's a lot funner. But you can actually get some vent mazes, some crazy jumps in here, and a concept I haven't actually tried out yet, but I'm going to try out now, is actually, and we explode him, we can get across 2 block gaps. We can probably get across more. So we can combine the idea... I hate that guy. But we can combine the idea of some of the other parkour maps and shove them in a 1 block space and basically make them a lot more cool. There's belly flops. But anyway, that is it for the video. I honestly could make a few more videos on this if you want. So if you do fancy that, then do tell me down below. But anyway, ladies and gents, if you guys have enjoyed, please slam that like button down below. Subscribe for more, and I will see you awesome people next time. Goodbye.
Bye, viewers.
Bye. Well, you switched to my view. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight. I'm still in this room. Robbo's probably like 5 checkpoints ahead of me by now, so yeah. Oh gosh, like all of the people that switched over to Rob view, all of the pro people that switched over to Rob's view, just like came back and was like, oh my gosh, we're stuck with this idiot again.